to Monday Night Mayhem. We are only 24 hours removed from what would be considered a crazy night last night. Two title defenses reigned above all else, but the shocker for the whole night was the two new champions that we crowned.
That's right, Alexis. Last night was carnage. Dare I say, mayhem. As my heart sunk from the shocker of Reina losing her Rose of Wrestling against Danny.
The night started out strong with Daniel and Henry defending their tag titles against the hungry Oriental Anomalies, who despite having a strong start, were seemingly picked apart by Daniel and Henry.
Of course they were. The Oriental Anomalies came in looking to avenge their mistake, but they didn't have the focus that the tag champs had. They were looking to win.
Daniel and Henry would once again retain their gold, and now look to see what new team will be facing them inside their domain.
I think the scariest part of the whole night was the casket match. Giggles forced Yui to tap into something scary, and boy, did it come back to bite her, as ultimately she could do nothing to stop her from having the lid closed shut on her face.
That was something out of a horror movie, but the soul of Ryuzaki was ultimately freed from that sadistic clown. Following that match, though, we got to bear witness to one of the biggest shockers of the night, as DGC took on Hurricane Fuji before ultimately succumbing to him and losing his Grand Prix Dragon Championship.
He got robbed. I'm calling it now. There was no way a fluke like him could beat DGC. I feel like he still cheated, but that's just my opinion. And for now, unfortunately, we have to call him our new Grand Prix Dragon Champion. The other shocker of the night, though, was watching as the top Rose, Reina, shockingly losing her Rose of Wrestling to Danny.
Danny came in looking to strip away the belt of the top Rose, and she succeeded in doing so, as she is now the brand new Rose of Wrestling. After that hard-fought match that looked to be anybody's match, the final defense of the night was America's sweetheart, Albert, beating El Dragon in a hard-fought match that pushed El Dragon to his limits before falling to our EAW champion.
Yeah. He can go around waving the flag and kissing babies, but ultimately, someone will beat him. And finally, end his reign. Maybe even the winner of the exciting Blood Bowl. 20 men walked in, with the prize being a shot at the EAW championship. The match started off to an amazing surprise, though, as the Oriental Anomalies were the first two entrants in the match.
That was a surprise indeed. The whole match was vicious, brutal, and bloody, with Ryuzaki, the man whose soul was freed just earlier in the night, being the sole survivor and getting his shot at Albert.
Blood Bowl was a wild night, but now we need to start looking and focusing towards our next pay-per-view. And tonight, on Monday Night Mayhem, it's gonna be even wilder. We're gonna have the new Rose of Wrestling, Danny, in our main event, taking on Rena Nightmare.
Plus, Hurricane Fuji, our brand new Grand Prix Dragon Champion, will be in action here tonight. But for now, folks, let's get this show started with our very first match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Weighed in at 296 pounds, he is Omega.
Omega had an impressive showing last night at Blood Bowl, but despite not lasting long, he's looking to set his sights on Azure Wolf with the hopes that he's going to be able to defeat him, even if Wolf has El Dragon by his side.
I'm sure Omega will. There is no way someone like Azure Wolf is going to be able to beat him. We've seen Omega be dished out a lot of damage and he come back. And Wolf is not going to be able to dish out enough damage to beat Omega.
opponent. From Lima, Peru, weighing in at 240 pounds, Azure Wolf.
And now Wolf making his way to the ring. He's gonna have a tough time here with Omega, but possibly, maybe, he'll be able to stop the dominant force that is Omega. Omega versus Azure Wolf. Interesting to see as these two men put on a clinic. Not as much as people like to make it out to be, but they put on a good showing at the Blood Bowl last night. Can they bring out and show they're better off today than they were last night? Or are they still reeling from the damages? Especially since we know that the majority of the men here are still recovering with the stitches on their head.
Of course they're not gonna be 100%, but that's the nature of this business, especially with that type of match that the Blood Bowl was. It was violent, it was gritty, it was brutal. And for someone like Omega, I didn't think he would bleed quickly, but it's an impressive showing nonetheless. With Wolf, I thought they were gonna want to cheat because, with masks and all that, but I guess it wasn't enough. And Omega rocking Wolf with that clothesline.
Well, it may be the case, but for now, we can see that Omega is not willing to let go of the momentum he's already building here. He's putting on the pressure of Wolf. Whoa, hold on. Oh, I thought he was going to rip at that mask, but Wolf with the wherewithal to make sure he didn't rip it. And a springboard moonsault taking down Omega.
I mean, it doesn't matter, if you're masked or not. It's not like we're over here in Mexico or something like that. Masks here don't mean anything, as another Azure Wolf could always come along. That's the nature of our sport. If anything, he'll just be called Azure Wolf 1. But, all that set aside, can Wolf keep up the momentum? Oh, and Blood stops it off right off the bat. Oh, I may have spoken too soon. Bridging overhead suplex. Here we go. Just a one off of that.
Of course, it was going to be a one. Is not. It's too early at most of the time. Just for someone like Omega, who just like his partner Blood, oh, nice taunt there. But just like his partner Blood, a taunt like that, really, a pin like that after a little move like that, doesn't mean anything to someone like him.
And I thought I was biased for some wrestlers, but I agree. Omega, just like Blood, and just like Elizabeth, do take a lot of damage before they're finally said, we're done, and we can be beaten.
And it's not like it's not showing that Omega can't lose. We saw when Cam managed to beat Omega.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Omega was a little rocked after that. I mean, he got tombstone pile driver down to the floor. Whoa, Omega in the corner though. Ooh, what's he doing here? Azure better be careful here. Knee. Whoa, onto the shoulder. Onto the shoulder. And taken down. Shoulder cutter. Oh no, this isn't good. I've seen this before with Omega, and it is terrifying every time.
You're right, as he just stalks Azure Wolf. Hold on. Kiss to the head. Oh, and Wolf with the wherewithal to escape it and clotheslines him down. Wolf looking to mount a comeback here. Oh, and double leg drop kick and a drop kick again for good measure.
That should have been a low blow, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure that was targeted at the groin. Oh, and a springboard hurricanrana as he leapfrogs himself back up. He handstands himself. That's impressive. And now working on the arm of Omega.
Yeah, it was very impressive indeed. Oh, but it's not wise of him to taunt Omega. We've seen Omega take the damage and come back just like he proved there. Oh, and driving that forearm to tell Azure Wolf, don't be stupid to try to kick out. But Azure kicks out. Omega running. Oh, looked like he was going to go for another senton, but Wolf with the wherewithals are taking too many to just put his knees up. He gets whipped into the corner, though. Mega with a hit to the throat, a punch rocking Wolf back into the corner. Wolf deciding no, one punch was too much for you. Wait, hold on. Hooks him up. Oh, I think that's a dragon sleeper. And if he shades to his partner El Dragon, I don't think that's gonna be enough. No, and he breaks it.
I don't know why he broke it there. Oh, and that was stupid of him to go for that springboard. If he loses here, that's all on him. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, Omega.
Omega taking the padding off the corner. And we're not gonna call a blatant DQ on that? But connects with the elbow to the outside.
I don't know what you're talking about, Alexis. It's not like he's using it. He could use it to distract. But it's not like I see him throwing Wolf into the corner or anything. I think you're just trying to insinuate stuff that he's not gonna do. But I believe Wolf just got busted open, proving that the stitches and the wounds are still fresh after that pay-per-view last night. Oh! Spitting Phoenix taking down. All right.
Yes, the wounds are still fresh for a lot of competitors. Omega hasn't been busted though, so it proves Wolf has taken a lot of damage here. Hold on. Oh, Wolf climbing up though. Wolf is at the top. What's gonna happen here? Oh, 720. He's gonna go for the pin here. I don't think this is gonna be it though, but I could be wrong. And he gets the 3.
Here is your winner, Azure Wolf.
And Azure Wolf with the victory over Omega. And despite what my partner Rin has been saying, he now falls to Wolf.
He got lucky with that, I'm sure. But I'll give it to him for beating Omega. Good job, Wolf. Now you have a target on your back, and I hope you're prepared.
The following is a handicap match. Introducing first, weighing in at 150 pounds, Rose.
She's gonna have a hard time as Sunshine and Moonlight are gonna be looking to get some measure of revenge against Rose.
They won't be able to do much, but I'm looking forward to seeing what those roses can do.
And introducing her opponents, at a combined weight of 210 pounds, Green Sunshine and Purple Moonlight.
And now Sunshine and Bliss make their way to the ring. Purple Moonlight and Green Sunshine look to get a measure of revenge against Rose for all the trouble that she's caused them.
Oh, I don't agree with this at all. The fact that Rose has to take on Sunshine and Moonshine, this is unfair. It's not like it's gonna matter to Rose, but this is unfair. These women are just trying to team up to prove a point, and I don't agree with it. They know they can't beat Rose one-on-one, so now they want to team up to do the damage to her? This is dumb.
It's not dumb at all. She's been the torment to both of these sisters. She's tormented Roxanne, who's tried to help the sisters, even though she inadvertently gets in the way from time to time. But this is a way to show that they want to finish what Rose started by targeting Sunshine as an assault to Moon. She tried to force Moonlight to remind her she did this, she caused this. But Sunshine didn't just push herself aside and say, sure, I'll let my sister handle it. She wanted revenge. Roxanne wanted revenge for accidentally getting involved. She lost. She took her loss. But now Sunshine wants to get revenge on Rose for all those attacks. And Moonlight wants to end this.
Well, it still doesn't matter. Sunshine should have just taken that. Oh, see? That's what I'm talking about. That's what happens with the sisters are stupid. They should have known better. But again, it's not her fault. Sunshine should have just backed away. This was between Moonlight and Rose. Moonlight did something to Rose. Rose wanted revenge. Sunshine should have just said, thank you, ma'am. There's my sister. Go at it. I'm gonna go for what I want. Valentine decided to do that. And look at Valentine. She's getting closer and closer to getting a title shot. I'm pretty sure soon she'll be next in line after Reina for the Rose of Wrestling, while Sunshine is just going to be stuck in the mid-card holding her back. And Moonlight's going to be holding them back too, as much as I don't agree with the veteran.
Oh, and a corkscrew takes down Rose. I don't agree with you there, but yes, you are right. Sunshine could have just stepped away. Let this be between Moonlight and Rose, but she didn't want that. She got assaulted by Rose. She got destroyed by Rose. Roxanne tried to step in between all of this because she couldn't stand to see people being targeted, especially when Moonlight wasn't medically cleared. Back at Onslaught, we saw in the Clash of the Thorns that Moonlight wanted to continue this rivalry. Sunshine wanted to continue this even more. Now here we are. The GM decided to set this. Samantha and Bellstone decided that this was the end of deal. Samantha was like, this is it. After this match, they are done. No more. These women need to focus on themselves. No more of this rivalry. No more of this backstage shenanigans. No more of anything. This is going to be what settles it. Win or lose. Whoever wins is the winner of this rivalry. Whoever loses, sucks it up, goes home, licks their wounds, goes on. Wait. Oh, a bulldog by Sunshine.
I agree with that though. As soon as Rose wins, she's gonna go home, refresh, target the brand new competitor, the brand new Rose of Wrestling herself. While Sunshine and Moonlight are gonna have to lick their wounds and focus on maybe getting up there for a title shot against the Roses of Wrestling. Because I know none of them are gonna get up there like Valentine's been getting up there to take on Reina. At most, they have to hope that Yui, now that she's got Yusati back, that she's going to just be the one to cause Reina the match. Because other than that, they're just going to linger at the bottom to much better teams.
Maybe, but for now, they seem to be putting a lot of pressure on Rose, really halting Rose. I think they know that if one of them lets up for even a second, Rose is just going to come back, take everything out, and end them both in one foul sweep. They need to avoid the spear. They need to avoid a lot of offense of Rose. Otherwise, it's just going to be a quick nothing for her.
You're right. And the fact that they're... Oh, that's a beautiful jump to the top for a moonsault, but she misses. Rose with the whereabout look, even countering there, but like cowards that they are, not letting Rose get any momentum, throwing her to the outside, and that drop kick to the outside. Rose is really struggling here. Oh, like with that corkscrew, proving that she still has it, while that total loser Sunshine is just taunting out there. I don't agree with it for one bit. Look, taunting her again? Come on. Moonlight with a kendo stick, I don't know why though.
That total loser is letting her sister do the damage because I know that she's gonna wanna, lung blower, butterfly lung blower. I know Sunshine's gonna wanna do her own damage when Moonlight says it's your turn. But for now, her sister deserves to get revenge.
Her sister doesn't deserve anything. She did something to Rose. Rose wanted revenge. Rose got her revenge. Moonlight decides it's not over, and Sunshine decides don't. All they should have done, this could have all blown over if they had just let Rose do what they want. Rose got her revenge, but now they had to be the two idiots that fail it all, and now they're gonna pun it. They're gonna pay for it.
A bulldog taking Rose down. Hold on, Sunshine looking for a baseball bat, but she's not gonna use it as she taunts Rose. I think she's trying to get her angry though. Rose, Rose tried the Irish whip against it on back inside.
No, I don't believe this for a second. Come on. They're just not letting up on Rose. This is totally uncalled for. Ref, honestly, just ring the bell. Just end this match. This is totally uncalled. Hold on. Oh! Triple punch is taken down. I don't agree with this at all. There's gonna be some bullshit if she loses like this. Ugh, Rose kicks out. As she should. And look at Moonlight, the coward, not wanting to let up on it.
Oh, and a headbutt takes down Moonlight. Now's her opportunity. Rose, Moonlight's trying to roll out after taking that headbutt. And Rose with a neck breaker. This could be Rose's opportunity. He's already taken a lot of damage, but Sunshine countering her. Wait, no, Rose, stop the momentum here. Rose on the shoulders, but Moonlight saves her from a potential snake eyes or a power slam. Even though Rose is really trying. Hold on, taking down Rose, but Sunshine tried and Rose again. Rose with an Irish whip. Moonlight, oh, she caught Moonlight. No, Moonlight's gonna be sent into the corner.
Oh, are we gonna see a double corner attack? Oh my god. Oh no, she should have just gone after Sunshine and then gone to Moonlight. I don't like this at all. This isn't fair to Rose at all. This is totally unfair. This is not called for. I can't believe our GM set this up. She should have had these three Roses take each other on instead of making it Sunshine and Moonlight versus Rose. That just shows me that they couldn't beat Rose by themselves.
Well, whether you like it or not, Ren, this is going to end the rivalry and we're going to move on. Moonlight and Sunshine have their opportunity now to climb up their rankings, and so does Rose. Sunshine missed with her splash, but Moonlight didn't, although it didn't do anything for Rose as Moonlight's moving on. Sunshine, hair whip, takes her down, and pulling on the head.
See, that's not fair. He's pulling on the head, but the hair's being held down. That's cheating. If she rips out her hair, I'm gonna be mad. Rose doesn't deserve any of this. She's proven that she's a dominant woman, and she's not being allowed to do anything. The refs should have just let one of them go in and go out as a tag.
It won't matter here, though. It looks like the sisters are trying to set up for a double team, though. Purple with two kicks and a clothesline, taking down Rose, goes for the pin. Oh, Sunshine, I think, is preparing, though, just in case. A kick out by Rose at 2 3/4. This could have been the end for her. She should have just taken that loss and moved on.
She doesn't have to take anything. The fact that these women are cheating her. Oh, dropping Rose. The fact that these women are cheating her. Look, Moonlight at least with the wherewithal to go for a pin. I think Rose is just better off staying down. But the fighting spirit in Rose is not gonna let her. Just like I know that she can come back and beat both of these women, and this rivalry, being the victor, getting her revenge on both of them.
It doesn't look like it's gonna be that way so far. Moonlight fully taking control, right? Sunshine was prepared though as soon as she saw Rose. Hold on, are we gonna see the sisters double team? Oh, double gut buster to Rose. The sisters working well in tandem, making sure Rose gets no momentum, just to keep each other alive, to keep the pressure on her, and keeping themselves refreshed. Although it seems like Moonlight seems to be doing all the work, if she's the one the most to get revenge off of this.
No, I think it would have been Sunshine, but I think she's just showing that without her big sister in her corner, she won't be able to do anything. Rose, Sunshine, oh, look at that, and she's got that hammer. Oh, why'd you drop it? This was her opportunity to beat them. Wait, Moonlight, oh, bridging. Oh no, she could have done it. Moonlight, oh my god, crashing and dropping her sister down, but stopped whatever Rose was doing. But it didn't matter. Look, into the apron. Oh, come on.
Yep, she's somehow finding a way to combat whatever the sisters are trying to do. But the sisters are ahead of her at every turn, keeping her away from building any momentum, making sure that if one needs to recover, the other one can go in there, even if they get damaged. But it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Rose seems to be controlling, throwing Moonlight into the steps. But Sunshine drops her face first off that wheelbarrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's totally unfair. Just for Rose to have to deal with these women, that's totally uncalled for. I can't believe that they're allowing this. Oh, a crossbody by Rose. This is Rose's opportunity, though. If she can keep Sunshine down, if she can end it with a spear or anything, she can focus on Moonlight. Sunshine won't be able to do anything, and she can walk away the victor. It's like, and now really twerking in a moonsault? That is so ridiculous. I can't believe this woman is here. This is a Rose that Moonlight is proud of to call her sister. She's an embarrassment.
Embarrassment to you, but not an embarrassment to the fans who are eating this up with her. Oh, I thought she was going to go for that moonsault again, but no. The fans are cheering her on. Moonlight with a crossbody catches Rose completely off guard.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's not fair at all. She was caught off guard as she's trying to deal with Sunshine, and Moonlight just must have put the pressure on her. This is what I mean. This should not have been a match that should have been scheduled here for the fans. Come on, at least Rose versus Sunshine. Winner ends that rivalry, and Rose versus Moonlight. But this is just not fair at all. Moonlight, I don't know what Moonlight's gonna try to do here. Refs, there should have been a false count anywhere. Somebody just stop this match. Just let the sisters win. Do for another day and takes her down.
You're right, but I think the sisters should also focus on ending this match instead of just doing the damage. They are angry. They have every right to be angry. But if they just keep this up, all that's going to happen is they're going to make one mistake that's going to put them away and let Rose walk away the victor. Wait, Purple Moonlight going for the win here. I think this might be the end for her, though. 2. Yeah, she gets it.
Here are your winners. Green Sunshine and Purple Moonlight.
And like that, Purple Moonlight and Green Sunshine have finally ended this beef with Rose. Now they can look forward to taking on future challenges.
You did it. You survived the Blood Bowl. You won. I'm proud of you, Rizaki.
It's not over yet. Blood Bowl is just a door. Now I have to walk through it.
Easy. I'm not here to cause any problems, Yosaki. You earned that one. Hell, you survived something most men wouldn't walk away from.
You say that, but you don't know what it's like to survive yourself. That television championship you hold. You didn't get it by luck.
No. I got it by grinding, fighting, clawing. But there's one thing I haven't done. One wall I haven't broken. You. Every time you stepped in the ring, I've walked out the loser, and it's eating me alive. So I'm not here to talk trash. I'm here to challenge you. Battle zone. You, me, television title on the line. I have to beat you, Urisaki. No more running. No more what ifs.
I accept. At Battle Zone, we finish what we started. But win or lose, one of us will finally know who the better man really is.
That's all I want. That, and one hell of a fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Riverside, California, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the Iceman. his opponent, weighing in at 237 pounds, from Boston, Massachusetts, he is the Heartbreaker, Blake.
Oh, all right. Iceman, Blake. The Iceman having nobody in his corner. Blake having his new partner, Ricky Dallas, as him, Sean Edwards, Ricky Dallas, and Sergio, and I believe Alex as well, have now formed $1 Million Heartbreak. What's going to happen here, though, with the Iceman not having anybody under corner, and Alex and Blake having Ricky Dallas by his side? Could this come back to haunt the Iceman, or is this just not going to be enough to bring him down as his new viciousness continues to push to climb back up for the EAW Championship?
Well, viciousness aside, I'm pretty sure with $1 Million Heartbreak out there in the corner now, the Iceman might have a little tough challenge. He gets drop kicked to the outside by Blake, but he might have a tough challenge here. I don't think people like Blake are just going to be pushed around just because somebody like the Iceman is vicious and wants another shot at the AW Championship. I would love for him to take out Albert, but I'm pretty sure everybody here in $1 Million Heartbreak now wants their shot at the gold.
You're right. With $1 Million Heartbreak forming up, and especially now with the landscape shifting here, where teams starting to form just because of how everything is happening, it's safe to say the Iceman is going to have to be more vicious, more ferocious, and even hard-hitting. Look, well done. Oh, drops Blake's face first, but he's going to have to be hard to make sure that he can put away competition to climb back up to the EAW Championship and reclaim his EAW Championship.
I don't agree with him. Oh, diving moonsault. Oh, springboard moonsault. I don't agree with him dropping Blake on his face. You know, that is a heartbreaker for a reason. But you're right. Viciousness aside, he's got to show that he means something, that he's not just a pushover, and he wants his belt back. Oh, a drop kick off the top rope. Blake looking to have suffered all of that, and he gets taken down by that running hurricanrana. Blake really is getting tossed around by someone like the Iceman, who's now showing everything that's been happening to him is by far just the biggest fluke, and now he wants what was his.
You're right. He wants what was his. He wants what he took from Michael Black. Now, we know that Michael Black might be in the building, especially after we saw him at Battle Zone before Blood Bowl. Oh, drop kick to the knee, taking down Blake. Oh, and that's not nice. Flipping off the crowd at home.
That doesn't matter. This viciousness doesn't mean he needs to appeal to the audience. He just needs to show that everybody who's gonna step in the ring with him is gonna fall. But yeah, with Michael Black, the true champions here in the building, I'm pretty sure maybe Michael wants his belts back. Especially now that with that Sailor Fuji homing onto it. I hope Michael decides he wants that belt back. Although it's gonna be hard because I want DGC himself to regain his belt back. But for now at least, Blake, the Heartbreaker, I think he's trying to put an end to Iceman's momentum, to break the Iceman's streak, and he takes him down with that suicide dive.
It could be true. We know that Blake, when push comes to shove, can end everything with the Heartstopper. Is he gonna do it here though? Is he gonna break the Iceman's heart here? Oh, super kick across the head. They need to get back in the ring though. A count head's gonna do nothing for Blake. Oh, punches. Oh, it takes him down with another flurry. Another punch sends him down, but he needs to get back inside with a count of 10, or this will mean nothing.
Of course he's gonna get him back inside. He's not stupid. He's got plenty of time. Whoa. Oh, I thought Blake was gonna do something impressive. But I think he's setting up. He's setting up for the Heartstopper, but oh, the Iceman stopped him. Oh, tornado DDT off of the rope. This could be the end for him, though.
I thought it was going to be the end of him too, but look, Blake countered him. I think Blake's going to go back up. He's on the middle rope. Oh, the body splash. And now he taunts him, showing him not to mess with him. I think Blake is upset that the Iceman was willing to stop the Heartstopper. But he needs to get his head back in there. He can't just let the Iceman do what he wants. Iceman reversaling though. Oh, springboard. Oh, springboard reverse Pele. He's really keeping Blake on his toes here. I think he's gonna try to end Blake at any moment. Hold on, drags him into the corner.
This could be dangerous, but Blake, like with the whereabouts, just get those feet up. Hold on. And another super kick to the Iceman. And Blake with the whereabouts to go for the pin. I'm pretty sure this is going to end it here for him. Yes, it does. He stopped the Iceman.
Here is your winner, Blake.
And the Heartbreaker broke Iceman's heart by winning this match here tonight. That is impressive.
The Iceman gave it his all, but ultimately Blake ended up coming out as the victor in this match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 173 pounds, from Tokyo, Japan, he is the EAW Grand Prix Dragon Champion, Hurricane Fuji.
Here he is, folks. The excitement of EAW and our brand new Grand Prix Dragon Champion, Hurricane Fuji.
More like disappointment if you ask me.
He toppled DGC last night at Blood Bowl. Now, how is he gonna fare against someone like Warren Dynamite?
From Havana, Cuba, weighing at 219 pounds, Warren Dynamite!
I know Warren Dynamite, as he's making his way to the ring, is going to topple this disappointment. And I, for one, am excited to see it.
Fuji taking on Warren Dynamite. This is going to be great to see because now we are only 24 hours removed from Blood Bowl, and now that Hurricane Fuji, the brand new Grand Prix Dragon champion is here. He's gonna have some tough competition, as he knows for sure Warren's gonna not play around. But he also has to be aware that DGC is gonna be lurking around somewhere, waiting for his rematch.
Oh no. No. I refuse to acknowledge him as our Grand Prix Dragon champion. I thought Albert was bad. Why is this loser our Grand Prix Dragon champion? I don't like it at all. To be honest with you, Warren, this should be a title match. Warren, just beat this man already. DGC, come on out here. Request a rematch. Sam, Bill, anybody, make this a Grand Prix Dragon Championship match because I don't want to see this fool up here. Warren, take him down. Take him down with that clothesline. Assert your dominance. Get him out of here. And let's get a brand new, competent champion. It's bad enough to have to deal with Albert as our EAW champion. Now we have to have this idiot representing us too? No.
Well, this idiot, as you like to call him, is so far on a tear. He's taking on Warren Dynamite and putting the pressure on him, even though it's very early in the match. Oh, and a suplex to the outside, and I think Warren's leg got caught in the railing. That's gonna be a little bit of extra damage that I don't think Fuji was expecting at all. But it looks like he's just shaking it off by taunting him, even though he should be putting the pressure on the brand new champion.
It's not like it's gonna matter to Warren. He's the champion. Look at that. He made him bleed early. He's asserting the fact that this means nothing to him. He's just a failure and a flop. And takes him down. That's what I'm talking about. That's the future of this company right here. That's who should be the EAW champion. And if anything, if DGC can somehow get a shot against him, I doubt DGC will lose. But if it came down to Warren taking the Grand Prix Dragon Championship, I'd rather have Warren Dynamite do it.
Well, he ducks under. Hold on. Captures DGC, but Fuji manages to escape at that elbow. Oh, I don't know what he was going to do here, though. Fuji taking Warren into the ropes. Hold on. Oh, and takes him down. All right, with that flying elbow. Stomps to the head, though. And a knee to the face of Warren Dynamite. And then he proceeds to taunt him as well, showboating off on him.
All right. Showboating for the fans? You're just an idiot. Ugh, and look at that terrible frog splash. What was that, like a tadpole of moss? Come on. See? Good on you, Warren. You knew better than to lose to that garbage.
Well, garbage to you, but he's working on the arm now, and he taunts him again. I think that's championship victory over DGC. He's really building momentum on Fuji as he dives to the outside with a senton. He's really showing that he knows he can handle Warren Dynamite after the momentum building victory he took over DGC last night. Snake eyes onto the apron, taking down Warren Dynamite.
Yeah, but that's gonna mean nothing, I'm telling you. Warren's just gonna let him do what he wants, then he's gonna come back, beat out Fuji, and then we're gonna move on like nothing happens, and I regret that this match is not for the Grand Prix Dragon Championship. That way we can move on and not have that loser as our champion.
Well, for now, Fuji, hold on, Warren, knocking the arm and leg. Oh, and a German, and a backdrop by Main, taking down Fuji. But he needs to get in the ring, though, or it's going to be all for naught. Whips Fuji back in. Ref, I believe, is at the count of 8. Warren slowly getting back in. No, now the ref is the count of 8.
Yeah, but again, I think he's just trying to catch his breath. He can't always go out there. He can't exhaust himself. Come on. Oh, and he misses that elbow. Oh, I don't like this at all. I take Warren. Warren might be a little woozy here. He should have rested a bit more.
That super legs goes for the pin here.
That's not gonna be enough. See, it's just the one. Why is he being stupid? Just because he beat DGC doesn't mean anything. Warren's no pushover. He's just wasting his time here. Look at that. Reversing him. That's what I'm talking about. Ow, taken down by that suplex. By that back body suplex.
It's a belly to, with a belly to belly. It was a capture suplex. Hold on. Warren manages to reversal whatever Fuji was going to do there, though. Irish whip. Captures. Oh, taken down by that lift up. Oh, brutal. And a backflip.
That's what I'm talking about. They pop up. Oh, diving diving moonsault, a springboard diving moonsault after that power slam. That is exciting. A pop-up power slam doing the damage. I know he can win off of this. Go Warren. Don't bait that fool into doing something stupid. Just finish it. Taking him down with the clothesline.
That clothesline might be enough, though. Warren needs to keep the momentum going, or he's going to lose to Fuji. Oh, Fuji looking to mount the comeback here as he gets away from that. Wait. Now Warren manages to escape that, too. What? Springboard? Springboard cross body.
Yes. Keep up on the momentum. Keep up the pressure. Don't lose to that fool. I know you can do it. Captures it and drops Fuji. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Hand it, Warren. Hand it so we can move on. To have the ref and have DGC come out here so he can get this match already. Look, Muscle Buster. He's gonna do it. He's gonna beat that failure. Oh, that Muscle Buster. Pin him and get it over with. Kid DGC out here so this match can now turn into a Grand Prix Dragon match.
Here is your winner, Warren Dynamite.
Even though he lost, Hurricane Fuji gave it his all in this hard-fought match.
And look at this with a kendo stick. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's the meaning behind this?
We'll find out in due time, Alexis. But the message by Michael Young was sent crystal clear.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New York, weighing in at 110 pounds, she is the Rose of Wrestling, Danny.
Just 24 hours ago, she toppled the top rose herself, Reina. Now here she comes, folks. The new Rose of Wrestling, Danny.
Now, 24 hours removed from that brutal match with Reina, she looks to take on Rena. Will she be able to handle Rena? Or was last night's win against Reina just a fluke and is going to put doubt in her mind?
And her opponent, from Oita, Japan, weighing in at 112 pounds, Rena Nightmare.
Twilight Kunoichi, folks. Rena has decided to pair up with Akane Hayabusa, and these ladies are going to be looking to make a statement as they now look to challenge for Reina and Yui's Roses of Wrestling Championship.
They won't be able to do much, but I'm looking forward to seeing what those roses can do. yeah, the brand new Rose of Wrestling. The golden powerhouse herself, the fallen angel Danny. Oh, and a springboard backflip. Yes, look at her and showing off her prowess. While I'm sad Reina lost, and I don't agree that Reina should have been beaten quickly. And as much as I'm sad to see the reign of Reina end, the era of Danny is something I'm looking forward to, because I know Reina is looking to see if Danny can make that reign go longer, or if it's just going to be a failure for her.
Well, Reina is no pushover here, even with Akame Hayabusa at her side. The Twilight Kunoichi are not just someone to be, standing aside for them. But Danny at the top. Oh, and connects with that knee. Oh, a top. Oh, and a springboard moonsault, taking count, keeping the pressure on Reina.
That's what I'm talking about. Look, another one to the back. That's what I'm talking about. This is a woman whose reign is impressive, to say the least. Oh, I thought she was going to go for a stomp, but she gets taken down by that. Reina with the whereabout to capture her in mid-air. Oh, and a hip toss takes her down.
That was impressive indeed, to say the least. We could see the pressure being mounted on her, being built on her off of that. Oh, and she gets taken off of that. But Danny with the wherewithal to escape it, though. Now she goes for the pin attempt. What's going to happen here?
I don't think it's going to be a quick win. I wish it was, though, but it's fine. I can continue to see Danny punish someone like Reina. She's going to show her that she's not a pushover, that the era of the fallen angel begins now, and nobody is going to stand in her way as she just continues to plow everybody. And with Reina watching, I know the top rows will look to get back up there, figure out a way to counter her, and reclaim her rightful belt.
But for now, it looks like Danny's trying to figure out how to counter with Reina, though. It's going to be a full challenge, though. But she reversals whatever Reina did with that knee, taking down Reina, though. A punch. Oh, she's got her on her shoulders. Oh, and that devastating knee that beat Reina last night. It's just going to be to the end here.
Oh, come on, ref. That should have been the end there. That knee beat the top rose herself. That is a dangerous knee, and you're telling me someone like Reina could just kick out? Ooh, a back fist. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure she's gonna want to keep up all the pressure on her. Lifts her up. Uranage into a choke. Yes, Reina tap out. You're nothing for the fallen angel.
Oh, when she breaks the hold for some reason, I think she wants to put a little more damage to her, which might not be a smart idea.
It's not like it matters to the fallen angel. The top rose won't lose her next match. She's not that stupid. Oh, I don't know what's happening here, though. Hold on. Danny Irish whips her. Oh, she ducks under. She leapfrogs her. Wow. Oh, and a punch to the gut. Wait, crosses the arm and a forearm. The elbow to the face of Reina. Oh, come on, ref. That's gotta put a girl and she wins.
Here is your winner, Danny.
And just like that, folks, Danny came out on top once again, squishing Reina like a bug under her feet. That is the future of this company, and I, for one, am so excited to see what she can do next.